What if I told you that a mother's grief can echo through the ages, haunting the very banks of rivers and lakes? The chilling tale of La Llorona serves as both a ghostly legend and a profound story of loss and regret, transcending borders and cultures. The legend of La Llorona, a distant wail, often crosses the silence. It is not a common lament. It is a sound that sends shivers down your spine even before it is understood. A drawn-out cry, full of guilt, pain, and despair. This is how La Llorona announces her presence. The legend of La Llorona was born centuries ago, passed down from mouth to mouth, shaped by different cultures, but always maintaining the same tragic core. It tells of a beautiful woman, passionate and deeply marked by love and loss. In many versions, she is called Maria, a poor woman who becomes involved with a man of higher social standing. He promises love, protection, and a better life. Together, they have children. But when real commitment is demanded, the man abandons her, choosing another woman or simply disappearing. Consumed by despair, rejection, and the fear of losing everything, Maria experiences an emotional breakdown. In a moment of total rupture, by the edge of a river, she commits the act that would seal her eternity. Drowned by pain and rage, she ends up taking the lives of her own children in the dark waters. Shortly thereafter, consciousness returns like a blade. What has been done cannot be undone. Love transforms into absolute guilt. Overcome with regret, Maria tries to save them, but it is far too late. In some versions, she drowns trying to reach them. In others, she wanders mad until she dies of pain. The outcome is always the same. Her soul finds no rest. Condemned, she wanders eternally along the banks of rivers and lakes, crying and calling for the children she will never be able to get back. La Llorona appears dressed in white, with long, loose hair, often covering her face. From a distance, her cry seems weak, almost far away. But the closer one gets to the source of the sound, the more confused the perception becomes. Some say that when the wailing sounds close, she is far away. When it sounds distant, she is dangerously near. Reports claim that La Llorona appears to nighttime travelers, disobedient children, and lonely individuals. In certain versions, she confuses her victims, making them follow her to the water. In others, she simply observes, crying, as if she is eternally reliving the moment of loss. There are stories in which she attacks, others in which she merely haunts. But in all, her presence carries an emotional weight that is impossible to ignore. The legend has also been used as a cultural warning. Parents used to tell the story to keep children from approaching rivers at night. More than just frightening, La Llorona taught. She was the portrait of what happens when despair overcomes reason, when irreversible choices are made under extreme pain. Over time, the story crossed borders. It became part of the folklore of Mexico, Central America, and the southern United States. Each region adapted details, but kept the wailing, the water, and the guilt as central elements. La Llorona is not just a vengeful spirit, she is a tragedy in motion. Perhaps the most disturbing aspect of the legend is its humanity. La Llorona was not born a monster. She was shaped by abandonment, inequality, and profound emotional suffering. Her punishment is not just to wander as a ghost, but to eternally remember the love she destroyed with her own hands. And when the wind blows across the dark surface of the water, carrying a lament that seems to call someone's name, many prefer not to look, not because they expect to see an apparition, but because they know that La Llorona haunts not only through the supernatural. She frightens because she represents the deepest fear of all, the regret that never quiets. The anguish of La Llorona offers us not just a glimpse into a terrifying legend, but an exploration of profound emotions and the consequences of our choices. What you saw is only part of the story. To stay up to date on upcoming facts, mysteries, and revelations, Like, subscribe, and follow our channel.